Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back showing off more of my CD collection. Uh, Before I get started though, I want to give just a quick shout out to a good buddy of mine. He's got a YouTube channel here, and I'm sure some of you already know who he is. Talking about Mr. Goro Stern. Fucking amazing guy. He's got an amazing collection, I gotta say. I mean, you watch his vinyl videos or his CD collection videos, and it's just like, where the fuck does he find some of this stuff? Because he's got a lot of stuff in his collection that I would love to have, and I've yet to find myself. But yeah, I talked to him on Facebook, and we text almost every day, just about. We try to anyway, and he's just really fucking cool to talk about. We geek out over metal and Star Wars, especially here lately now that the new Star Wars movie is out. And yeah, he's just fucking awesome guy. Go check out his channel. I'll try to come back later and put a link in the description for his channel. But yeah, Goro Stern, awesome guy. Definitely give him some support. But yeah, I've got just a little bit left of the metalcore. I forgot, because I had my collection kind of organized with how to do these videos. But I forgot one box had a mixture of death metal and what was left of my metalcore collection. So I'm going to go ahead and show that. And it's kind of, like I said, metalcore, new wave of American heavy metal, however you want to call it, because I know people call it different things. But the first band is Demon Hunter with the Triptych. And then this is Storm the Gates of Hell. The World is a Thorn. And this is the album that got me into the band, True Defiance. Fucking amazing album. I'm trying to remember what song it was. I think it was My Destiny. Yeah, My Destiny. If you've never heard Demon Hunter, just check out the song My Destiny. Great song. And that's, like I said, that song and this album is what got me into the band. They're just an amazing band, in my opinion. And then their latest one is Extremist. Next up, we have In This Moment with Beautiful Tragedy single. And then Beautiful Tragedy, the album. And again, this is the album, and the title track is what actually got me into this band. A friend of mine, I was mentioning them to him that I'd seen they had a video on demand for the song Beautiful Tragedy. And he said he loved In This Moment. He recommended that I go ahead and give it a listen, and I fucking love it. This one, though, I'm not real thrilled with it. The Dream, excuse me. Not real big on this album. I don't know. There's just something about it I really don't care for. But this was definitely a return to form in A Star-Crossed Wasteland. Then we have Blood. And their latest one, Black Widow, which I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of that one. I'm going to have to go back eventually and give it a few more listens. I just really I wasn't into it as much. Then we have Butcher Babies with Goliath, the Uncovered EP, and their latest album, Take It Like a Man. And this is actually the second copy that I have. I actually pre-ordered this, and I pre-ordered a autographed copy, and I've got that displayed up in my room, so whenever I get around to eventually doing a room tour, you'll get to see that as well. This is December with the Lament configuration. Caliban, The Opposite from Within. The Ghost Inside, Get What You Give. And their latest one, Dear Youth. Devil Driver, self-titled. And probably one of my favorites of the bunch, The Fury of Our Maker's Hand. A lot of people told me this one was really fucking good, and I finally gave it a shot, and I love it. And it was funny because I ended up getting into this band before I actually went back and got into Cold Chamber. So, The Last Kind Words, another solid album. This is Pray for Villains, 2-disc edition. Then we have Beast, which I think is exactly that. It's a beast of an album. Love it. And their latest one, Winter Kills, in this little digibook. And there went a little pamphlet. 2-disc. Not bad. I think it's kind of a little bit of a step down from Beast, personally, but that's just me. Unearth the Stings of Conscience. And then we have The Oncoming Storm, 2-disc edition. I don't really think you can see that, but yeah. Comes with a bonus disc. I forget. It's a bonus DVD. Okay, yeah. Bonus DVD. Cool stuff. This is 3 in the Eyes of Fire. The March. Is that right? Yes. The March. Kind of a odd packaging because it looks like it would be a digipack, but it's actually a CD in a little slipcase. Kind of odd. Comes with a bonus DVD. Then we have Darkness in the Light. And their latest one, Watchers of Rule. Alright, what are we getting into here? Getting into the last bit of this. Crisis, Death Shed Extermination. The Agonist with, what is this one? I completely forgot the title, and it doesn't really, we'll just say this one. If anybody can inform my ignorant ass. Then we have Prisoners and Lullabies for the Dormant Mind. And their latest one, Eye of Providence. Okay, now we're kind of getting into more of the death metal and stuff like that. This is Knights of the Abyss, The Calling of Wolves. Demise, Torture Garden. And this is Gardens of Gehenna, Dead Body Music. This one I remember being a very interesting listen. It's kind of like a mixture of, if I can remember right, I almost want to say it's like a mixture of death metal with kind of, I don't know, kind of gothic-y types. I don't know. It's been a while since I've listened to this, but I remember it being pretty cool to listen to. Exhumation, Seas of Eternal Silence. This is Adremelech 7. And their Pure Blood Doom. Let's see, this is Defleshed, Death, the High Cost of Living. Not really sure what to think of these guys. I don't know. I remember when I listened to it before, I was just kind of like, This is Vomitory, Opus Mortis 8. Kalinish Circle, My Passion, Your Pain. This is a Occult, Enemy Within. About knocked everything over. Gorefest, Mind Loss. Really cool death metal album. As well as Rise to Ruin. Next up, we have Devlin with Anger. And if I remember right, this is actually a project of Novi. Used to be the bass player for Vader and also was in Behemoth for a while. This is one of his other projects that he'd done. Alright, last of this stack here. Get this kind of organized a little bit. Braced for Nails, Icons Above All Others. Fucking amazing. If you like Viral Load and bands like that, definitely check this out. Morgue, Eroded Thoughts, original pressing. I found this for like $7 at a half-price book, so I could not believe I found this. I was really excited. I just literally read about this band like maybe a week before I found this. I checked them out. Thought they sounded awesome. Thought, yeah, I'm probably never going to find that. And at the time, they hadn't reissued this. And I lucked out, and I found this in half-price books, and I was really excited. And, of course, they've recently reissued it, so it's now readily available. I definitely recommend you check them out. This is Vitality with Voracious Malignity. Massacre from Beyond. Lobotomy, Born in Hell. This is Pandemonium 3, Chaos and Confusion. And then I have this set here that has Dreams, or Dawn of Dream and Chaos. So basically that album plus their second release in a little 2-disc set. Alright, next up we have Severed Remains, a display of those defiled. This is Dissect, Swallow, Swarming Mass. This is the Extreme Music repress 2-disc set. Contains demos and things like that. Baphomet, or Baphomet, however you want to pronounce it. The Dead Shall Inherit. Really good classic death metal. Gamora, Reflections of Inanimate Matter. Lowbrow, Victims at Play. Dream Death, Journey into Mystery. Fucking amazing album. Definitely a classic. Check this out. Just the title track, Back from the Dead. This is a numbered edition. Doesn't say how many copies this one was out of, but I got number 346. I don't know if you can... Yeah, there you go. I'm guessing it was out of 500, but I don't know because, as I said, all it says is numbered edition and then gives me the number. Then we have Waking the Cadaver, Beyond Cops, Beyond God. And then, yeah, naturally, I actually finally get into that band. They split up, go figure. And then this is Real Life Death. Estuary of Calamity, The Sentencing, which this is the only album they released under this name, and they actually just shortened it to Estuary, which I do have their album, but you'll see that in another part. Yes. Anal Blast, Vaginal Vampire. This band, I remember... The only reason I actually found out about them is because when I was finally getting into Slipknot, I found out that Joey Jordison used to play in this band, and then eventually down the line, I decided to give them a shot, and just really awesome kind of gory death metal, almost grindcore type stuff. Definitely check this out. It's fucking amazing. Slumber, Fallout, really cool doom death. This is Dawn of Decay, New Hell. And I was kind of pissed, though, because some jackass decided it would be a great idea to put a hole in the goddamn booklet. Yeah. You know, I know it's probably a promo copy for somebody, but don't put a fucking hole in the booklet. Idiots. This is Abacab, A-B-A-C-A-B-B, Survivalist. Interesting release, to say the least. This is Nasum with Inhale, Exhale. And I do have a couple of other Nasum albums that I recently got. Just check one of my recent updates and you'll see what they are. I don't feel like trying to run and go find them. Annotations of an Autopsy Before the Throne of Infection. As well as their last album, as far as I'm concerned. The Reign of Darkness. This band, yes, is split up, but their last album, they really took a dramatic turn. They incorporate rap and stupid shit like that, and it's like, done. Insidious Decrepancy, Decadent Orgy of Atrocious Suffering. As well as The Inerrancy of Profanation. And it's just a little slipcase there. I just got one more album to get from them, and I will have all of their stuff, but haven't been able to really find a copy for a decent price right now. So yeah, that's going to do it for this part of this update. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.